you'll see me, Mr. Magoo, as Long John Silver, a cutthroat pirate whose pet parrot is always perched on his shoulder. Well, by George, he's gone. Now, where is that pesky parrot?
Pizza the meat! Pizza the meat!
Blast you, Captain Flint! Stop shirking your part. You get on that shoulder and you stay there. Oh, let's see now. Where was I? Oh, yes. Treasure Island. This is high adventure on the high seas. On the good guys team, we have Dr. Livesey and Jim Hawkins. But on the bad guy side, there's the bloodthirstiest, throat-cutting bunch of buccaneers that ever sailed the seven seas. Meow. Meow? Oh, blast it. Parents don't meow. Quit trying to pad your part. All these actors always trying to upstage the star.
John Silver, no mistaking him. He's there and his stinking treasure maps with him.
So his precious honor first mate that were Billy Bones is taking his gentlemanly ease at the, what were the name of that inn?
Admiral Benbow, a day's ride up the coast.
Yes, and my old friend Billy is alone, you said, huh?
No one but the widow woman and her boy are serving him hand over foot.
And Black Dog, return to the inn, and you give Billy Boy a present from his old shipmate.
The black spot. Aye.
It isn't fair for Bones to keep that map all to himself now, is it, lad? You may lay to that. It isn't safe either, huh? Why, 'tis common knowledge. Country inns are awash with thieves. No offense meant, Captain Flint, old feathered friend. Be off with ye. The mail coach leaves within the hour. And I want that treasure map, and I care not how ye get it.
This is my home, the Admiral Benbow Inn, a day's ride up the coast from Bristol. I am Jim Hawkins, and I run the inn with my mother. At the beginning of our story, we had only the one guest, a tall man with a saber cut across one cheek who called himself only Captain.
Boy!
Sir?
You like money, boy?
Oh, yes, sir.
The first of every month, a silver fourpenny for you. If you keep your weather eye open for a seafaring man with one leg. You understand me, boy?
Yes, sir.
A seafaring man with one leg. Let me know the minute he appears. Now be off with you.
How that one-legged seafaring man haunted my dreams. On stormy nights when the wind shook the four corners of the house and the surf roared along the cove and up the cliffs, I would see him in 1,000 forms and with 1,000 diabolical expressions.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Boy!
Sir?
Another mug of your rum, boy. And no water this time.
Billy, there you be.
Black Dog!
I bring you greetings from your old shipmate, Long John.
I ran for Dr. Livesey, our doctor and good friend, but it was too late.
Apoplexy, Jim. The man had a great shock. It was just too much for him.
Once arrangements had been made for the unfortunate man's burial, the doctor pulled out the captain's battered sea chest. It was a treasure map, the sort of find every boy would sell his birthright for.
Note how carefully it is drawn, Jim. 9 miles long and 5 across, shaped, you might say, like a fat dragon standing up. And here are 2 fine harbors. And here in the center part, a hill called the Spyglass. And look, you, beside this cross in red ink, the words are bulk of treasure here.
Oh, landlord, what manner of grog shop is this, keeping its doors closed to honest seamen?
It's him, Doctor, the man who caused the captain's death.
Open the door or we'll break it in.
Come, we'll face the road together.
So, they think to keep us on, do they? All right, lads, break it down.
Stand back.
At your service, your worship.
Small service you'd be to anyone, my fine rascal. No, get out.
But me old shipmate, the captain, he has something that belongs to me, your worship.
Something? Like a map of buried treasure?
So, you have it, do you? It's mine, and I mean to have it.
It's a pistol ball you'll be having if you force me to use these. No, be off and take that gallows bait with you.
You've not seen the last of us, I warrant. Come on.
See, that's how we'll come back again. You can see that another time, too.
And so it was that we decided to set out in search of the treasure. How did you ever persuade my mother to allow me to go with you, Dr. Livesey?
I simply asked her whether she preferred a rich son or a poor one.
Sailing to find the pirate treasure. It was almost more than I could bear. And to be told that I would sign on as ship's cabin boy, why, that was better than being made an admiral. Captain Alexander Smollett was an old schoolmate of Dr. Livesey, and one of the foremost sailing masters in all of England. His ship, the Hispaniola, was even now being provisioned for our voyage.
Yonder lies Silver's place. You gave me so little time to find a crew, Livesey, that I availed myself of this man's knowledge of the waterfront. Aye, and signed him on as ship's cook in the bargain.
Oh, it sounds just like the man we need.
I would like nothing better than a full crew of John Silver, 1 leg and all.
Did you say 1 leg, sir?
Aye, I did, boy.
A 1-legged seafaring man.
Here you go, mate. 2 tots of rum.
This is a mate. This is a mate.
Rest easy, old friend.
Mr. John Silver?
Aye, my lad, such is my name. And who may ye be?
Jim Hawkins, sir. I'm with the...
A new cabin boy, to be sure. Pleased I am to see you.
Stop him, sir. It's Black Dog.
I don't care 2 coppers what his name is. He hasn't paid his score. 3 tots of rum and... Black who, boy?
Black Dog, sir. An old pirate. Has not the doctor told you of the Buccaneers?
Hey, Buccaneers? In my house? Yeah, by the powers that be, I'll whack the rogue with me crutch if he ever dare show his ugly face in here again. Here, lad, sit ye down. I'm forgetting my manners. Admiring my friend, eh, lad? Yes, well, I call him Captain Flint, after the late notorious freebooter, you know.
You're all the landlubber.
Pay him no mind, lad. He means nothing personal. Yeah. Oh, now here's a blessed hard thing on me. What are they to think? Here I have this confounded yellow dog.
Black Dog, sir.
Yeah, that's thank you, lad. Smart as paint ye are. I see now when you first came in. Well, now here's this pirate a-drinking in my own house of my own rum. Scandalous, I call it. I just hope when you report the affair, you'll explain how it was, huh?
Yes, sir.
You're a fine lad, Jim. Jim, is it? Yeah, a fine lad, Jim. And a messmate I'm proud to have. Yeah.
And so it was I met John Silver. I had walked into his tavern full of suspicion, but when I came out, why, so flattered was I by his attentions that I would have gone bail for the decency and innocence of Long John Silver. At last we set sail. The scream of every seagull, every creak of the rigging said one thing to me: pirate treasure, pirate treasure. And to make the voyage perfect, there was my hero, Long John, always glad to see me in the galley, which he kept as clean as a new pin.
My boy, you take Captain Flint here, Hawkins, me lad.
Pieces of eight. Pieces of eight.
He may be 200 years old, Jim. And if anyone's seen more wickedness, it must be the devil himself. Why, he sailed with the great pirate Captain Flint. It's there he learned. Pieces eight. And no wonder, young Hawkins, they buried 350,000 of them. You've smelled powder, haven't you, Captain?
Stand by to go about.
Yeah.
It is my belief that never was there a happier ship. The men did their work with a whistle and a will, as Long John put it. There was double grog going on the least excuse, and always a barrel of apples standing by broached in the waist for anyone to help himself. It so happened that one evening when all my work was done, I came on deck for an apple.
Israel Hands, your head ain't much account, but you're able to hear, I reckon. Now for the last time, you speak soft and keep sober till I give the word. Yeah, and you may lay to that.
I don't say no, do I, John? All I say is, when do we strike?
When do we strike? We strike the last moment we can manage, that's when. They got the map, haven't they? They're sailing the ship for us, ain't they? Ain't a man among us can navigate, is there? So we shall use them, Israel. Aye, use them to locate the treasure and bring it back aboard the ship. Then I'll finish with them. How? Yes, how? Leave 'em marooned ashore. That'd have been Flint's way. Cut 'em down like so much pork. That'd have been Billy Bones' way. Mine too, Israel. I vote for death, including that dough-faced boy. Yeah, dead man tell no tales.
Oh, John, you're a man.
Yeah, and belay that. And remember, keep to your place till I give the word.
You heard nothing more detailed, boy?
No, sir. They went below then.
With your permission, Captain, that Silver is a remarkable man.
He'd look remarkably well hanging from a yardarm. We have only one advantage. Silver does not know that we know. We must act first.
Clap 'em all in irons, you mean?
With us outnumbered 3-1? No. I mean we must get the jump on them, as the saying goes. Look here. Here is our destination. Skeleton Island, as 'tis called. And here is our position, roughly. If the wind holds, we will raise the island tomorrow forenoon. Livesey, can we count on your servants?
As on myself.
Joyce and Gray of the crew are my own men. I'll vouch for their loyalty. With Hawkins here, that makes us 7.
Aye, to the mutineers, 20 or more.
19, to be exact. According to the boy, Silver won't dare strike until we've located the blasted treasure for him, which gives us just enough time.
For what?
Once land is sighted, there will be much bustling about. We will take one of the longboats and make for shore.
Leaving the ship to Silver?
He can't sail it anywhere, man. Not a man jack of 'em can navigate. No. Our best chance is ashore.
Captain. That cry means gold for you and me, and blood for others, huh?
Piece of the bait! Piece of the bait!
All right, my man. I want the longboat for me and the crew to go ashore.
Aye, aye, sir. The coxswain being indisposed, you want me to muster a crew?
I do not. Just get me the boat in the water and look smart about it.
Aye, aye, sir. Even without going ashore, I can see this is a sweet spot for a lad, Jim. He'll bathe and climb trees and hunt wild goats. Aye, it makes me young again. Almost able to forget me timber leg, it does. Run along now, they're waiting. Will you be returning for an evening snack, sir?
I don't know. All right, my lad, shove off there.
You think Silver suspected anything, Smollett?
I little care now, Livesey, but he'll smell a rat when he sees most of the muskets and powder and shot gone. I've no doubt the rogues will be after us and the map before the sun sets. Once ashore, we'll make for the stockade shown on the map.
I pray it's still standing.
See there, mate. Hey, there's the old Spyglass Hill. And I just remember how many lies dead on it. Some of 'em dead by Flint's own hand, too. And over there is the cove where Dick Douglas and a man named Tom Mary had it out with cutlasses. Aye, lad. They were a grand sight. Neither asking for quarter, and both of 'em ending up dead.
John Silver. Smollett and the Sawbones, they've near cleaned out the arsenal, and they've made off with more than half the muskets and powder on board.
So, ho-ho! The cat is out of the bag, is it? Someone's talked. We'll get to that later. Now, first things first. They have the map and an hour's start, but they are only six in a wave-faced boy. Cutlasses and muskets all around, Mr. Hands. What's left of 'em?
Oi, oi, John.
Morgan, you and Absalom lower the other longboat. Since it's out in the open, the sooner I see the color of Captain Alexander Smollett's blood, the better.
We're in luck. It still stands.
Smollett, I've had the uneasiest feeling that we're being followed. Ever since we left the beach.
We probably have been. By goats and wild pigs and the like.
Who move when we move and stop when we stop.
All right, my lads. Move out.
Who are you?
Poor Ben Gunn, I am, and I haven't spoke with another human these 3 long years.
Were you shipwrecked?
Nay, mate, marooned 3 years ago and lived on goats and berries and oysters. And what might your name be?
Jim Hawkins.
A pretty name, Jim. The ship in the harbor. Tell me true, that ain't Flint's ship, is it?
Flint is dead, Ben Gunn, but there are some of Flint's men on board. Worse luck for us.
Not a man with one leg.
Silver?
Long John Silver. He were Flint's quartermaster. I were with Flint when the treasure was buried, Jim. They left me here, Jim. Left me to die in rot. But I will outlive them all. So Silver's come back for the treasure, has he? Well, he'll never find it. And you know why?
No. Why?
Because... so much I'll tell you, and no more. Now...
Will you come meet our captain and Dr. Livesey?
Are they for or against John Silver?
Oh, against.
Good. But I'll talk with no one else today, Jim Hawkins. Seeing one human close up, you might say, is enough for one day.
by that one-legged rogue, of course.
How many, Smollett?
Near as I can make out, all of them.
Leaving no one to guard the ship, sir?
Guarded against what, boy, us? We're inside, he's out. They think to finish us off, grab the map and find the treasure. All right, lads, to your posts.
Ahoy! The stockade!
Stand or we fire!
Flag of truce!
What do you want with your flag of truce?
Captain Silver to come aboard and make terms.
Captain Silver? Who's he?
These poor lads have chosen me, Captain, after your desertion, sir. Yeah. Can I come aboard?
Come aboard then, Captain Silver, but be quick about it. Open the gate there. Now the rest of you keep at your posts. This might be a trick of some sort to throw us off guard.
Well, Captain. A sweet, pretty place you have here. Doctor, sir, your servant. Jim, me lad. The top of the morning to you.
If you've anything to say, mutineer Silver, say it and be off.
Aye! We want that treasure and we mean to have it. You'd as soon save your lives. Very well. We want your chart and you can have your lives. And fairer, no man could say, huh? And just to show you that we bear you no hard feeling, we'll offer you a choice. Either you come aboard of us once the treasure's found, and I'll give you my affidavit upon my word of honor to clap you all somewhere very safe ashore. Or, yes, you can stay here. We'll divide stores with you, and I'll hail the first ship I sight and send them here to pick you up. Now, handsomer than that, no, you couldn't get, huh?
Is that all?
Every last word, by thunder. Refuse that, and you've seen the last of me. But bare steel.
Very good. Now you'll hear me. If you come up one by one unarmed, I'll engage to clap you all in irons and sail you home to a fair trial in England. If you won't, I'll see you all to Davy Jones. You can't find the treasure. You can't sail the ship. There's not a navigator among you. And those are the last good words you'll get from me. For by Harry, the next time we meet, I'll put a bullet in you. Now march out of here at the double quick.
Before an hour's out, I'll stove in your old blockhouse like a rum puncheon. I laugh, you lubbers, laugh. Before an hour's out, you'll laugh on the other side. And them that'll die will be the lucky ones.
Captain, sir, why didn't the mutineers attack today?
Night cloaks evil deeds, lad. I rather think they're waiting till the moon goes down so they can sneak up and take us by surprise. I look for the whole crew to attack before the dawn.
And suddenly, I knew how to be of real value to our side. The mutineers couldn't sail the ship, of that the captain was certain. But as long as it remained where it was, we couldn't get to it. So I sneaked over the wall and sought the aid of Ben Gunn. Ben Gunn, if you're about, I need your help. It's me, Jim Hawkins. Ben.
And what could the likes of me be doing for the likes of Jim Hawkins?
What Ben Gunn did for me was to lend me his boat, or coracle as he called it, and with much trepidation I set forth for the Hispaniola.
15 men on the day's match chest. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum. Drink with
I prayed that the mutineers were all ashore so I could carry out my rash plan. I had little time. The moon would set in less than an hour, and the nearer I got to the shadowy hulk of the Hispaniola, the faster my heart began to pound. I made the coracle fast and clambered on board. It's deserted, as I'd hoped.
Were you addressing me, Master Hawkins? Aye, it's me, Israel Hands. I ain't a ghost, if that's what you're thinking. Although no thanks to the swabs who tried to do me in, they all but cut off me leg, they did. Well, there's no need to look for others, boy. I've done away with them, and good riddance. And what might ye be doing there, lad?
I mean to get this ship adrift and sail her around to Ben Gunn's little cove.
Ben Gunn, eh? So he ain't dead. Well. And how do ye propose to sail the ship?
I'll let the current do it for me, Mr. Hands.
Captain Hawkins, still wet behind the ears he is.
Dry enough to take the ship away from pirates anyway. And while I'm about it, I can't have a butcher's flag on my ship. Better no flag at all than that one, Mr. Hands. I didn't bank on you being aboard, Mr. Hands, but the captain will welcome you all the same. He'll see that you get a fair trial when we get back to England.
For 30 years I've sailed the seas and seen good and bad, better and worse, fair weather and foul. Knives going, provisions running out. Oh, Jim. Jim, I reckon I'm done for, lad. Losing an awful lot of blood, I am. You've nowhere to run, Captain Hawkins, now, have you? Jim, I reckon we're foul, you and me. We'll have to sign articles.
One more step, Mr. Hands, and I'll blow your brains out.
I can't climb up further than you can't climb down. I'll have to surrender. And that comes hard, you see, for a master mariner to a ship's younker like you. Hasn't anyone ever told ye, lad, keep your powder dry?
Wait until the doctor and the captain see this.
And what did Jim Hawkins do with poor Ben Gunn's boat?
Ben Gunn? Well, your boat's made fast, don't worry. See, I brought the Hispaniola safe aground.
Hi, Jim Hawkins. And while you've been out larking, there's been a terrible fight.
What happened?
Silver attacked your friends. Didn't you hear the shots?
They didn't carry out to sea, Ben. Tell me, what happened?
I don't know. I was afeard, so I ran and hid. 'Tis over now. Come.
They're safe, Ben. My friend stood them off, see? There's a fire, and no sign of anything wrong or out of place.
Aye.
Come, Ben. The doctor and the captain will want to thank you for helping me.
Aye, lad, you go. I will go put my little boat away, I will.
Doctor, Captain, 'tis I, Jim Hawkins. They must be inside.
Face of the bay! Face of the bay!
Well, sure my timbers, if it isn't Jim Hawkins come to pay us a friendly little visit. Yeah. Now look, you Hawkins, we have the blockhouse now, and your precious doctor and Captain Smollett, they've washed their hands of you. It strikes you a blow, does it? Your heart's in your throat to find yourself among such as us, huh? Yeah. Walk wary, boy, and speak small, because if I say the word, your life's not worth a brass farthing. Yeah. Yeah, I've always liked you, Jim, for a lad of spirit, and to picture my own self when I was young and handsome, yeah. But Captain Smollett now, he ain't so taken with you. Ungrateful scamp is what he called you. I and Dr. Lucy weren't no better pleased with you for deserting him, yeah, so to speak.
But I didn't. I found the Hispaniola and brought her into shore.
Hey, did you now? Stole a march on me, did you, Jim? Yeah, and to what avail, says I, mate? Your own people want no more to do with you.
They will when they hear what I've done.
But you're here, and they're not, and that's about the size of a shipmate. Of course, I'm all for argument. I never seen good come out of threatening. You can join up with us out of what you might say your own free will.
If I'm to choose, I have a right to know why you're here and where my friends are.
Oh, to be sure, after the fight, which you was at some pains to avoid.
I took the ship away from you.
I haven't forgot, shipmate. Yeah, I haven't forgot. Anyways, in the fight, we was pretty well cut down.
Fewer shares in the treasure, Long John.
Hi, messmate. That do be the one ray of sunshine. There's fewer of us to share the gold. But after the festivities, as you might say, to my surprise, Dr. Livesey come out under a flag of truce. Sold out you are, Silver, he says. And sure enough it were. I can tell you I never felt more like a fool. Let's bargain, says the doctor. And so we did. They give us the blockhouse and the stores, and as for them, they left. I don't know where they've gone.
And I'm to choose whether I join up with you?
I?
Then this is all I'll say. You're in a bad way. Ship lost, treasure lost, men lost. And if you want to know who did it, it was I. I was in the apple barrel the night you plotted the mutiny. It was I who brought the ship into the cove where you'll not see her again. I no more fear you than I fear a fly. Kill me or spare me, but if you spare me, bygones are bygones. And when you're in court for piracy, I'll save you if I can.
I like that boy. No, I never seen a better boy. He's more a man than any pair of rats in this here house. Hold on! The first one who lays a hand on him will have me to deal with. Now get out of here, you swab.
Come on.
Now look you, Jim Hawkins. You're within half a plank of death, and what's worth of torture? My hold over these swabs is none too strong, but mark you, I stand by you through thick and thin. You stand by Hawkins, I says to myself, and Hawkins will stand by you. I'll save your life, and you save me from swinging. Mum's the word, shipmate. Here comes the others. They mean us no good. No, sir, not by the look-up.
Long John Silver, we've talked it over. We want you stepping down as captain. You've made a proper hash of this whole thing, and that's the truth.
So you lads want a new captain. Is that it?
Oh, none at all, maybe.
Well, in that case, you won't be wanting a look at the treasure map.
Map.
You poor fools! Did you think I was going to let the enemy walk out of here for nothing? I told you I made a bargain. Their lives for the gold. But if I ain't your captain, then you won't be putting any faith in a mere piece of paper.
Can't you take a little joke, John? We didn't mean nothing by it. Who else would be captain if not ye?
That's him. He'll be the captain.
All right, lads. All right, then. We'll say no more about it. So go get your picks and shovels, lads. We're going treasure hunting.
Come on.
See, that's all we're See, I'll tell you another thing, too.
We got what you might call breathing room, Hawkins. I don't know how long it'll last.
The map. How did you get the map?
Why, the doctor give it to me, Jim. And I've been asking myself why, too. Let's see now. A tall tree, a spyglass shoulder, bearing a point south by southwest. Oh, yeah.
Beg pardon, Mr. Silver. I believe you'd do a mite better if you'd turn the map right side up.
Oh, shiver me timbers, lad. You read it. The bright sun bothers these old eyes. Yes, now, mind you, lad. No tricks now.
Tall tree, bearing a point to the north of northwest.
Aye. Oh, yeah, there's the tree. Right enough.
Then 10 feet east, southeast by east.
Oh, yeah. All right, lads, dig. And remember, every blow of your pickaxes is bringing you closer to a gentleman's life of wealth and ease.
Look here.
Oh, he was a seaman. Yes, that's for certain. Leastways, these scraps he's wearing is good sea cloth. Ah, keep a-digging, mates. The treasure's bound to be here. No treasure chest yet, lad?
No, by thunder. But if we dig a bit more, we'll end up in China.
Likely enough, lad. And you may do better there than here, too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is, Silver. Someone's been here before us. For all I know, it could have been you.
Yeah, lad, you've been touched by the sun like as not. I ain't been out of your sight since we left ship now. Now have I, huh?
No.
And what makes you think someone's been here?
'Cause the dirt's too loose and the digging's too easy for this many years.
Yeah, but according to the map, who Dr. Livesey? 'Twas him gave me the map.
And they'd already found the treasure and took it away.
But they were in the stockade. They had no chance. It had to be someone else. But who? But who?
Of course, Ben Gunn.
Huh? Speak up, Hawkins. What were you saying, boy?
Nothing.
Believe that. I was right before and I'm right now. John Silver is no captain of mine. No, never were. Who's we, me?
I'm with you.
Ha-ha, so that's how it is.
Mates, there's two of them alone. One is the one-legged lubber who blundered us down to this, and the other's that cub.
Stand by me, Jim, as I'll stand by you.
It's the doctor and the captain.
Stand or we fire!
Doctor, captain.
Ah, thank you kindly, Doctor. Yeah, you came in the nick of time for me and Hawkins. I was about to protect him with my own life. Well, those cutthroats was about to do the lad and me in, that they was.
John Silver, you're a villain and an impostor.
Now, wait, you're being too hard on me, Captain. You asked the lad here who stood by him at the stockade, eh?
Well, Hawkins, so you decided to return to us, huh?
Yes, sir. I brought the ship into Ben Gunn's cove, sir.
Did you, by heaven? Good voyage, ain't you? You've earned your first glimpse of the treasure. Would you not agree, Smollett? I would. If I thought hard of you, boy, it was only because you disappeared.
Yeah, but he came to no harm, Captain. And why, says you? And John Silver, says I.
You lay aft, my man, and keep your tongue close hauled.
Aye, sir.
Avast there, ye lubbers, belay!
Hunter, guard him closely. Let's be off.
Pigs of the big, pigs of the big.
So, here at last it all was. Ben Gunn had discovered the treasure and moved it to a secret cave. All the heaps of coins and gold bars, Flint's treasure that we had come so far to seek, and that had already cost the lives of 17 men from the Hispaniola. 3 days later, we had got all the treasure stowed aboard, and on that blessed morning we weighed anchor and stood out of North Inlet. It went to all our hearts to leave the last two mutineers marooned, although we had carefully left a good stock of powder and shot, medicines, and a handsome present of tobacco. But we could not risk another mutiny, and to take them home to be hung would have been a cruel sort of kindness. But John Silver was another matter. The captain had insisted on taking him back to stand his lawful trial for mutiny and piracy.
Thanks kindly, Jim. No, but his small appetite I have. What have I left to look forward to? Death by hanging is not the end I'd planned for John Silver, and you can lay to that. Why, Jim, I could almost wish they'd maroon me back on the island, along with the others.
But the others would have killed you.
I know, but it would have been a quick and clean end. In this way...
I wish there was something I could do.
There is, lad. Yes, there is. Now, we'll stop off in Jamaica for fresh fruit and water. Now, all you have to do is forget to lock the door at night. And old Long John will do the rest.
But that would be...
You think it'd be disloyal like to your friends? Aye, and so it would. Now, forget it, Jim, me lad. I'll go home to swing as planned.
Oh, no, you mustn't.
One or the other, Jim, lad. You help me, or you don't.
I'll do it.
Ah, stout lad, yes. Now, this is the way 'twill go easiest.
And so, as the old rogue well knew, it went as easy as he could have wished. Dr. Livesey and the captain went ashore in Jamaica, leaving only me, Ben Gunn, and the 4 men of the crew. What I didn't know was that John Silver was not leaving us empty-handed. As it turned out, he'd cut through a bulkhead and had removed enough gold to keep him comfortably the rest of his days in this world. I wish him well, for certainly his chances for comfort in the next world are exceedingly small.
Wow! He's in the meat! Wow! He's in the meat!